Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. In the last episode, we got started with our journey with Sonic getting murdered. Oh no, but now we're gonna be continuing to solve the case as we head to our next train car. Let's get started. Ooh, so here we are, the next car, hang in there. The library car. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? Ah, she knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic, I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved, I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Poetry, a resonant message from the poet to reader, meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure, Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La la la, dee 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 dee. Maybe not quite an actual poet. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Zebra and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leaving the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked up a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yup. Where was Rouge? What happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car? Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. There's a lot of characters doing a lot of things here. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him, then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks guys. Your alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves that what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. So there is a lot going on in this room. Oh, we got a picture of the conductor on the left too. Let's try this. Hang in there. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, hang in there. Wow, I really needed to see this. This little chow is hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right? I don't know. Well, let's check out the little brochure. This is what Rouge saw. Ooh, brochures. There are traveler destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh. Zebra, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. All right, well, let's take a look at our inventory and see this new map, the library map, an overhead map of the layout of the library, shelves and tables included. So I think we're standing on the bottom right over there, but there's a lot going on here. But this might prove some things when it comes to like what other people's claims might be, because we'll have a frame of reference. In the meantime, let's keep looking around. I think we can take a look at these books on the floor. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Oh no. So let's see, we got a little another trash basket. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something there. Zebra, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm all right. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Zebra, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Okay, we got this table over here. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Zebra, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Oh, it'd be at least one. Oh, we got a globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? I guess so. So, is there anything interesting around here? Oh, one specific book. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. All right, so we can interact with the little train robot thing, arm. Oh, poor thing, that arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Okay, is there anything else to click on? We got some Chaos Cola advertisements on the top, and then there's this over here. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going to the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. A lock that supposedly Shadow has been placing on multiple doors on the train. Okay, so I don't believe there's anything else to do. Let's start talking to some of our friends here, starting with Espio. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase. But a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? I don't read too deeply. It's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Okay, is there anything more we can see? What it'll be? How about a poem about trains? Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. I like that one. Thanks. I actually really like that one. Huh? I did too. Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs sunny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train now. My talent is wasted on you lot. Poor guy. So, let's see, start the interrogation. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more first? Okay. So instead of that, very well, is there anything I didn't click on? I mean, obviously I can talk to Vector too. Maybe that would clue us in on a thing or two because I don't see anything else here. Seems like a plan. Let's talk to Vector. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity tales. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Okay, so let's talk to you a little bit. I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting out. Okay, so this is the same conversation we just had. I didn't know if it was gonna be anything new. Can I take your order? Oh yes, please, I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Why would you show the menu to me? Come on, Zebra, why would you tease him like that? I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool of me. Look, Zebra, you've made him a fool. Come on, Zebra, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost? Okay, what else can we do here? This game is so funny. We can once again try to start an interrogation, but we don't have enough. Nothing like cold cuts for a cold case. Let me know if you need any good butchering. What more can we do? There's gotta be something somewhere that I have missed out on. We should really confirm Vector and Espio's stories before moving on to the next car. Or are you just saying that because you want to look at the books longer? Either way, we should get back to the investigation. There's gotta be something. Oh, I didn't notice the arrow here, so I can look over on this. I'm so silly. Sorry about that. It looks like there's one last bookcase to take a look at. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books, but Sonic needs me. No time to rest. All right, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order. But this one, the Mirage Express manual. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory. I think we've found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Before we do then, let's take a look at our new inventory selection, Mirage Express manual, an exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express's many features and capabilities. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. All right then, so let's back out of here and talk to Espio first. So, we've already did everything else. Let's start the interrogation. So, the two of you don't believe us, huh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I want to be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Zebra and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence of Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so figured I'd go check it out. It seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Zebra, could you help me out? All right, Zebra, what book do we think Espio may have been reading? I mean, the only book we have is the Mirage Express manual. A manual? You think Espio is reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oh, we gotta think it up first, so here we go again. Well, this one seems a little bit wider. Yeah, it's 4 wide instead of 3. That's pretty cool. It's gonna be a little bit different. I guess sometimes we might have to jump over the springs if we actually want to. Whoa, is this one gonna fall off or something? Whoa, okay. So I guess some projectiles might fly down the center of it at some point like this. Okay, that is pretty crazy. So we gotta do some risks and rewards here. But you know, we have enough rings, way more than enough rings. So 65 out of 40 feels pretty nice to me. We get ourselves a bright and shiny idea. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Oh, and he looks very suspicious, looks very nervous. Hey now, I won't have you zone my pal like... Calm down, Vector. I know you all mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet, friendships can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Zebra, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? I feel like an earlier page will probably be better than a later page because we just want to make sure he was actually reading. We need to be fair. So page 14. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have the feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like Espio aced that question. Zebra, hit him with another one. Oh, okay, which page do I choose? So let's do something maybe a little bit more difficult, page 89. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Zebra. Let's see if Espio can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? Let's go for a really later one to really see how much he read of this book. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access the full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? I believe you did. Totally, it's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is as hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. We have evidence to back it up. Zebra? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Zebra, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. But what? Well, I guess the lock, right? Shadow's lock. Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what this has to do with anything. We're up, Zebra. Let's get our argument together. It's time to think. So I think I chose the right one, because this would prove that Shadow was in the room, right? Oh, whoops. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted. Consider my time wasted. Let's give this another go, Zebra. Oh, sorry. Jumped at the wrong time. It's okay. Happens to everybody, right? Even Sonic. Sometimes you just jump at the wrong time and you fall in a pit. Okay, so we wanna just pick up as many rings as we need. We need 50 of them in total right now, but I think we can handle that. I can get a lot of them there, so that was nice. Get a couple more over this way. Oh, okay, I jumped over it though. That was nice, and we just reached our quota that we needed. So as long as we can just survive from here on out, we'll be a-okay. Okay, I'm a little scared. We're doing all right though, and then a few more left here. We get 80 rings in total, and that will be our little idea. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. Seems like Espio is surprised. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way that Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sounds of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? I read it in the wrong voice for a second. Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here, defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? How would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Zebra, one that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow's passed back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? I think we have to join Tails on this one. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue with his line of questioning and, whoa, we're getting a flashback. Zebra, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. Oh no. So I guess we have to defend Espio? I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails. We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. All right, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? The book? Oh, the map. This could show that maybe there was a blind spot. Maybe Espio was facing away in some way that like he just wouldn't have seen Shadow. All right, now let's get my thoughts in order. Let's think about it, and I guess we'll see. So here we are, running through. I'll pick up some of these rings. There we go. We need 55 this time. We can handle that. We've played quite a few actual Sonic games, so I feel like, collecting rings is something we can keep up with pretty well. We played, was it Sonic Origins? Last year. It was a lot of fun, and we've got a lot of experience with some of these more difficult bonus games. Okay, let's watch out for that one. And I definitely need to spring off of this, right? Okay, we really gotta be careful here. I almost hit the spikes. I'm risking it a lot for rings I don't really need. I'm at 87 out of 55, that's pretty good. the library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you had to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been that Shadow wouldn't see him? I guess behind this bookshelf right up here, right? I would believe so. Interesting, that's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you'll all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it, another pair of alibis validated. All right, one step closer to solving this case. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh? It seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through here earlier. And that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Get back. And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while the doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are on the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Zebra, let's see what's next. Coming. All right then, so can we talk to them anymore? May the breeze drift you toward success. A one-sentence poem for you. Are italics enough to qualify as a poem? Bring me any meat to slice up? No, I'm not sure we will actually. You're lost. Okay, let's get out of here then. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? Just one more look around. You can never spend too much time in a library. I don't know if there's really much more we can do. So many books on the ground, I wish we had time to pick them all up. Okay, so, wait. Okay, did we read this before? Rouge pulled a lot of these out searching for something. Oroko's behavior, feel sorry for these books, the spines are creasing. Yeah, okay, we did read this. So we could just keep moving. The mystery cause. Okay, the investigation continues. Ooh, so here we are at the casino. Looks like a fun place. The casino car. Oh, the guy on the stool looks cute. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the microwave master with you? Please don't let that be my legacy. Tells us right, folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge, we're gonna need the help. Please? All right, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. It's treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell them what it is, Rouge. All right, well, it's a Faberge Chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you've accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while I searched the train's cars for clues. I deduce that the Faberge Chow egg is here in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? Whoa, blueprints. I found the train's blueprints in the library car, with the safe code written right on it, the score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Faberge Chow egg. but we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So, you want us to help you steal the Faberge Chow egg? Please, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Ah, her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Zebra, do you have an opinion on this? Let's see. Stealing is for squares or it's time for a 5-figure discount. Well, we're supposed to be playing along with our guests here, so let's try to swipe it. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Zebra are in. Okay, let's get that Faberge Chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now, we must plan. Whoa, we got the whiteboard out and everything. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Faberge Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, or distract the guard? I think the most effective thing would probably be distraction, because attacking isn't really the right thing to do. I thought that'd be a little mean. Bribing the guard might not work. They might deny the bribe and report us, but distracting the guard, I feel is the most viable. If clicking it would work. Distract them, perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Zebra, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs to work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? So we have Rouge, Tails, or Blaze. I mean, I think out of all three, Rouge is usually the best at striking up conversation, so probably our distraction expert. Of course I'll distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Oh well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? This time let's try Blaze. Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice was so stoic, I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Push a bunch of poker chips on the floor, or ask the child about their partner and kids. Well, I feel there's nothing more engaging than a conversation about yourself, right? So let's try this one. Excellent, people love talking about themselves. This will easily distract the guard. Perfect, I think we can move on then. I love the picture here too, with the child just showing the family photos. This is so cute. With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Grab them and fly up to the rafters, ask for the card, pick their pocket. I guess we don't want to grab the chow, let's just pick their pocket. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them, if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there, Zebra. What's your plan? Okay, so say there's a drink without a coaster, push the security guard over, or pretend you're Blaze's spouse. Maybe the first one? Absolutely vile, I can't think of nothing worse. Despicable, I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great, and with the guard distracted, we'll head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it into the elevator. Inside, we celebratory dance, pop some apple cider, or sing a victory a cappella. I can go for some apple cider. Now that's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Oh no, that's a lot. High five each of them, have Tails disable them, or tie them into one big knot. Let's see what Tails can do, because I feel like Tails hasn't done too much in this little part. I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Cry and hope they sympathize. Imagine you're not in pain, or pretend there's nothing wrong. Let's cry and hope they sympathize? Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready, let's begin. All right, let's see what's up that elevator. So here we go. Wow, we made it in straight away. I guess the plan worked. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. Have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter, now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Faberge Chow egg. All right then, so we have a lot going on in here. Obviously, before we open up that with the blueprints, there's some other stuff back here. What could they possibly be storing in all these? This is the casino car. I suppose it's all expensive gems and gold. Maybe rings too? Rings. You can find those lying about in the grass. That's of no interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize, shall we? Right, we gotta find the safe, the Faberge Chow egg inside. With this Faberge Chow egg inside, let's try it then. No question, this has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart, let's see. 230401. Oh wow, it's here, I have it. All right, before anyone else sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo, we can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out, what are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret, because anyone who's opened one of these eggs has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it, and uh-oh. Tick, 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 oh no, it's gonna explode! Uh-oh, what do we do? Uh-oh. Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret? Because the egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg, now. Dispose of it? After all of our hard work? Rouge, fine, but what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Eat the egg, twist the egg again, throw it, lock it in the safe, toss it in an elevator, open it up. I don't know what to do. Stomp on the egg, chaos, control the egg away. That sounds nice. Where did you hear about chaos control? Doesn't matter, we need the chaos emerald to be able to do that. Well, dang it. Let it finish ticking and see what happens? Let Tails cool down with his tails? Pull the bomb down with your tails like a fan. Worth a try. I still hear ticking, however refreshing the breeze may be. Okay, new plan. Throw it and lock it in the safe. Quick, put the egg back, Rouge. Okay, fine, it's going back in. Tails, the safe won't lock. The door is staying open? What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to? We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else. Stomp on it. Just how I like my eggs, smushed. I'm guessing you don't like this idea. Obviously not. Take one for the team. Here, give it to me. Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am, a hero. No, Zebra, we won't let you do that. I mean, if that's what they want, who are we to stop the microwave kid's obviously not going to sacrifice himself. Their body's far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. True. Let's think of something else, quickly. Let's just wait to see what happens. Are you insane? You want us just to blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, Zebra, that is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Zebra, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just, Espio did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Oh yeah, what did he say? Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. So this can't possibly be a bomb. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this Faberge Chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't have allowed such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait see what happens. It's a big risk. Okay, we wait. Okay. I'm a little nervous, but I guess we have to wait and see. Ooh, the egg, it opened. It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Phew! My, well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. And look what's inside. Whoa! Wow, look at that sparkle. And it's so heavy too. The final secret to the Faberge Chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect, it's exquisite, it's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? No, I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Faberge Chow egg's secret. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know, who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call, let's go. All right, what an escapade. Definitely enjoyed that, but we're back here at the casino. No one seems to suspect anything. The security guard is back at their post. Oh, they subdued the drink coaster friend, okay? Or fiend, okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I'd prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge? She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. What is it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look. While I appreciate your assistance, it is, as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better, but I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed it through earlier. Whoa, another key. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. We also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Zebra, let's head out. Gotcha, the mystery continues. So is there anything more I can do around here? Because we didn't really get to explore this room too much. First I can check out, of course, this little arm. The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that is true, they're very versatile. Okay, so what about the trash bin? Tails, we must search the trash bin. It's empty. Oh? Oh, did I hear an O? I've always believed in the thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See, it's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would arrive to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived out at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. That's very sweet, but all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. Lollipop stick? Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's there. Zebra? Zebra, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be. No. All right, we'll check out all the objects in the room before we start talking to characters. Oh, look, it's an Eggman poker chip. That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us in Sonic. Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this here. That's fair, I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then. We can't talk to the little Chow, but we can look at this table. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. Well, wanna play blackjack? I don't know how to play that. It's easy, let me show you. I don't know how to play either. Zebra, we simply don't have the time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. What else can we do here? Ready for some Hold'em? I don't know how to play that. I don't know how to play it either. Zebra, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Okay, so anything else I can do in this room? There's a little back door. Ready to get going? Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe after a few more games. Don't let this unsolved murder slow you down. Oh yeah, what about this one? Should I give this slot machine a try? Yes, play the slots. All right, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Sure. All right, let's see, big money, big money. Well, I lost. How many times can I try this before something happens? Zebra, what do you expect to happen if you keep playing? Big money? I'm gonna get it this time, you'll see. Well, I lost. Okay, let's just keep trying a few more times. One of these times I gotta win. Oh no, I'm starting to get worried here. Don't worry, Tails, I got it this time. Well, I lost, do I try again? Not this time, but, oh no, I keep skipping it too fast. The sunk cost fallacy? Oh, he's asking me about the sunk cost fallacy? The phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when it is clear that abandoning it would be more beneficial? Of course I've heard of it. Why do you ask? And I actually have heard of it. No reason. All right, big money, big money. Well, I lost. Okay, I'm really curious. I'll be over here when you decide you're done. All right, big money, big money. Well, I lost. I think we're good. Phew, I was starting to worry about you. Yeah, let's go. All right then, so is there anything more to do around here? I think we're all about wrapped up, so let's talk to Blaze and Rouge. Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I take your order? Can I interest you in anything on the menu? I'm content for now, thank you. The whole maybe the egg is a bomb thing destroyed my appetite. Yeah, I was nervous myself. We could tell, you sweat out of your uniform pretty often. Yeah, you're a very, animated person. Wow. Okay, well, your alibi? You think you could go over your alibi again for us, please? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure, we left the dining car and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the Faber's chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car, where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof you were here playing the slots? I do actually. I kept winning, so I saved my cash out voucher. You can take a look. Let's see here, 14,000 credits? That's an enormous payout. How did you? I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That smirk, she's so self-aware. Well, thank you for your time, please. Anytime, and Tails, do tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Of course, can do. And then of course we'll talk to the Rouge. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now what can I do for you, darlings? Are you hungry? What a paltry menu, not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem, just let me know if you need something later. Sure, if I need a bag of chips, I'll holler. And then, oh no, I do not want to give the machine another try. But I do want to ask about your alibi. Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Rouge? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Faber's chow egg hunt. We split up the casino car and I went searching for the blueprints. I walked back through the library and saloon cars till I found it in the library car. Did you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around and I had the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. We appreciate you answering our questions, Rouge. You take care now. Likewise, darling. All right then, so we're good to leave the casino. Ready to get going? Let's find Shadow. Let's do it. So as you can see, things are really starting to heat up here on this train, but there's still so much more to go. In the next episode, we'll continue exploring, talking to more. In the next episode, we will get back to cracking this case and maybe even solve it once and for all. With that being said, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.